Hi, I'm Danielle, and this is the web tutorial for the Standard Deviants Accelerate teacher account. I'm logged in as a teacher right now, so as you can see, teachers have access to the tiles, so if they need to reference the information or the videos to show them during class, they can click in here, click inside a lesson, play the videos by clicking full screen, and you also have access to all the content to answer students' questions. The first thing that you should do to set up your account when you log in is click My Desk, My Classes. As you can see, my dummy account is full of class periods under each subject, but yours is going to be blank here. The first thing that you're going to do is add a class period under each subject that you teach. You can name it whatever you want, period 1, period 2, Monday 9 a.m., whatever you'd like. Then click Add right there, and then it will appear underneath that subject on your list. Our program will generate this unique invite code highlighted in yellow, and that will always appear next to that class period, and it'll always remain the same next to each unique class period. That invite code is the key for students to creating their account on our home page and enrolling in your class period. So you're going to hand that code out or write it on the board and give it out to every student in that particular class period. They can go to our homepage, my.sdaccelerate.com. They're going to input their first and last name, their email address, password, and that invite code, and then they're in. They're enrolled. And after that, all they need to do to log in is go to the home page, input their email address and password, and then they're logged in. So you can view who is enrolled in your class period by clicking View Students here. Here are all the students that have enrolled. You can transfer them to other classes or remove them if you need to. Click back to go back to the previous screen. And in case you forget about all this, remember to give this code to your students for each unique class so they can enroll on their own. It says that underneath every class in case you forget. You also have this menu button here to rename your class period, reset all the scores back to 0, or you can archive the data if you're moving from one school year to the next. There's a couple great features on the teacher account, like grading with those rubrics, viewing students' grades, and editing those rubrics. So progress reports is where you can view students' grades, view those red flag RTI alerts, etc. So you select the class period you want to see grades for right here. Then everyone in your class will appear down below. You can see immediately who has a red flag, so let's click her. Scroll down and all of her individual stats appear. So you can see her vector wheel here. The arrows will be longer if she's doing well with that type of assignment. The arrows will be shorter if she hasn't completed any assignments in that area or if she's not doing so well. The subject review arrow will always be short since that's the final at the very end of every subject. So you can click around in these different quadrants to see those individual assignment scores down below. So click group activity to see those, tests and quizzes to see those scores, etc. Here are the red flags, the RTI alerts, and it tells you what lesson it's from, what assignment, and why you're receiving it. So those appear if a student scores below 80% on any test or quiz, or if the student clicks above 150% threshold on the diagrams. You can go ahead and X those out as you go back and adjust them with that student, or you can clear them all at once. And you can address it with that student however you see fit, whether it's sending them an email, discussing it in class time, sending them a note, whatever you see fit. So the green dots mean you have an unread message from that student, which you can check by clicking here or the top right-hand corner. Fairly straightforward. The blue icon is a report card that you can type comments on right here and print out and hand to the student. And to check those messages again, you just click the message box icon. Here are the messages. You can see the subject, sender, class period it's from, the date and time it was sent. You click the subject line to open the message, and you exit out here on this page to delete. So click Grading and Edit Rubrics to customize those rubrics. Select the class period you're editing the rubric for, and then select the assignment you want to edit the rubric for, whether it's the group activity, critical thinking question, the one critical thinking question on the final or the written answer, which is in every lesson. I'm going to click Group Activity, scroll down to edit the rubric, and all you have to do to edit is simply type over what we've already written. Once you're finished, you can assign it to multiple class periods, which is great if you have certain classes that are more advanced than others. Just check them off, click Save and Assign, and you can always restore to the default version if you'd like. And to start grading using those, you just switch right here to Start Grading. Select the class period here that you want to grade. Then you select the chapter, the topic if you're grading the written answer, or the chapter review for the group activity in critical thinking. I'm going to select critical thinking. Scroll down, and here are all the students in my class period, and this key immediately tells me who's been graded, not been graded, and not turned it in. As you can see, only one student has turned this assignment in, so I'm going to click on her name to grade her, then scroll down to see her work. Here is the rubric collapsed. You can also view the full rubric by clicking that, and you can switch back. Down below here, you can view the question the student is answering and view the student's work right here. Normally, you're going to have a couple sentences to a paragraph down here. This is all my student typed. Once you've selected the grades that you want to give that student, you click Submit Grade, and their percentage pops up on the screen. Click OK to clear the message, then move along to the next student. So very straightforward and simple. And that is everything on the teacher account. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you and have a great day.